Hi, this is TapCat, and welcome back to Warhammer 40K Chaos Gate. We're ready. We're going to head out and try to destroy the Bloom Spawn Spreader. Let's go ahead and accept the Valor Deed. Hopefully we can extract 5 seeds. I'm bringing my A-team for the most part, but we're going to bring the Librarian instead of our Apothecary. So we will have one lower level soldier with us. And let's see how that goes.
Seeds through the wall.
Okay. Spreader. Way over there. So this one's on the way. Okay, hold on. Not positive we'll even make it to that one. Although, okay, I need to remember we have to grab 5 seeds. So I may not have a choice. Like, I may need to explore, you know, to find those.
Pause.
Okay, let's head over this way.
My blade is ever ready. Taking position.
I think I'm gonna leave this over here. I don't regret that.
What is your will?
See, part of me wants to beeline for the spreader, but if I do that without exploring the map, there's a good chance I'm just not going to get the seeds I need.
Unleash me with haste.
So to say that would be a bummer doesn't quite do it.
Onward, brothers. Yes, sir.
Can you come through? You can't. Okay, so I mean, I feel like
Your orders?
we should totally do this.
On my way.
We should get in there this turn.
Your command. As ordered.
Alright. I don't know if there'll be a patrol there or if it's just going to be the spawn. Looks like it's just this thing. That's kind of not great news for it, if I may say it. So I feel like this is the way to go here. I'll use one action and then we all do more damage. And then after this, I just, damn it, it's immune to that crap. Alright, my bad. I just wasted a couple of willpower, but you know, I like to think we can make that up. Hello.
Advancing.
Okay, so I'm going to do this, which should trigger my Purgator to fire and get a couple more damage in.
The foe bleeds.
Then, let me do this.
My blade is yours.
Bring him up. I mean, I definitely want to fire at least once and trigger my interceptor to support fire. Okay. It's not that good, though. I only have one action left, so if I move, I'm going to get nothing. Well, I'm getting a little low, so I'm going to use willpower. I need to make sure I kill this guy. This is kind of dodgy. I don't like it. I only have one action left, except for him.
Your command.
Can't even see him from there. Yeah, I don't dig this. I basically feel like I need to get in every point I can.
I must sanctify my rounds.
And then I'm going to come here because I only really have one shot. Unless I use Honor the Chapter. And I guess whether I do that is going to depend. Okay. Crap. Hold on. You my Purgator? Looks like it. Okay. Let's give him a couple actions. I ain't letting this thing have a turn. That's just stupid. Alright.
Their flight is ended.
So we don't need to worry about him anymore. Which makes me happy. Alright.
What is your will? Yes, Commander.
Let me take this thing. Okay, where else do I go? All the way over there. Okay.
Solo.
Is there any way... Okay, here's one of those things. That's what I was looking for. You know, is there a way I can see that? So we need to come this way. I just need to be careful. I don't want to, I don't want to run headlong into a patrol with the rest of the group, you know, in the rear.
At your service. Yes. Unleash me.
It is pretty amazing to kill the first bloom spawn, though, like, with no fight, really, to speak of. I did have to use some willpower, though. That's not nothing.
Yes,
And I guess I got one back at the end for what that's worth, but... Alright. Well, we're pretty much done with this turn.
Standing ready. As ordered. Enemies near.
I figured that was coming.
Ready.
Your orders?
Alright, so I need to be careful here. This should be
My
safe.
way.
And
Yes, Commander.
let's come here.
Affirmative. Standing ready.
The awkward thing is I would really like to do this turn, and that might well trigger them.
Your command. Your orders.
I need to get it though, so I'd rather just do it if that's what's going to happen. But now at least my actions get rebated. I hope it went through though. I'm not positive it will. Revealing a group does kind of tend to stop what's happening in terms of your movement.
What do we have here?
Yep, they screwed me out of it. I'm just going to use the action. I don't have a choice. I have a choice, but I'm not going to move away from this and then, you know. Oh, brother, one of those things too. Okay, I mean, I guess that's pretty good. It's pretty good in my eyes. I like it. Yeah, yeah.
My fury.
Okay, where's
Commander.
my...
The Emperor lights our path.
Wait a minute, where's my...
I am here to
Here he
serve.
is, here he is, okay. Should I just bounce it? I mean, the problem is, if I bounce this far forward, what am I going to trigger? If anything. It's a pretty good jump. I am not close enough to do anything with this. They're just outside my circle. And see, I need to do this. So what am I going to do? Do I want to come here? I don't think I would have line of sight on this guy. Yeah, I don't know. I might, but I can't count on that. I don't think it's possible for me to kill all three of these guys this turn. I could easily kill those two with Honor the Chapter. Don't see me getting him. I'm going to come here. I'm going to be aggressive. I feel like this is something, you know, we can do, so... Let me see how many seeds I get out of this guy.
Seed extracted.
Okay, cool. So between him and the thing over here, that's 3 of the 5 taken care of. That's not bad. So I can kill him like that. You know, the other thing that would be good...
What is your will?
You only have 1 AP left. And they're too far away to do anything, so... That's not amazing.
Unleash.
I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to really go ham with him, because I think I'm going to go Fortress this time. So, realistically, my Purgator is the only other one that I might get something out of. So I'm just going to move as close as I can. Okay, I can hit all 3. It's 2 willpower. Screw it.
Brothers,
We are in. They all resisted. Every one of them. That's fantastic.
Orders?
Oh, God. Let me try that
what
again.
is your will?
I guess I just need to pay more attention to that. Like, that's kind of a killer, you know? Wasting an action like that, even if I had just taken a regular shot, that could have been huge, and instead now I kind of get screwed. Alright, so I did get some free damage out of it.
Pause. As ordered. Justice.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm totally gonna take the guaranteed kill, and this guy is the most dangerous thing anyway.
We slay the darkness.
It's my last action point. %, 45%. I'm just gonna go for it. Nice.
Enemies destroyed.
Okay, that worked out really nicely. Okay, so before I do anything else,
I am here to serve.
I'm gonna grab
Onward,
this.
brothers.
And I'm gonna come over here. And then I think what I'm gonna do, this is actually kind of hard because I want to grab both of these. Oh crap, there's one over here
What is your
too.
will?
Well, I'm going to grab what I can.
Sense the near. Here.
Screw it.
It will be done.
I don't know how much time we'll need. I want to do everything I can to make it enough. Hold on. Can you... Oh, you're out. Okay. Never mind. Can't tell. Let me just do this. I couldn't tell if the other way was going to work. Okay. Let's not move forward. I see. I don't see anything else. I'll come here.
Moving now.
You guys could move. It just seems really dumb. Oh, brother, you can't hit it? Annoying. Let's just end the turn. +1 reinforcements. Oh, good. Wow, they're right on top of me, practically.
Your command.
All right, let me grab this.
At once.
And then I'll come here.
Advancing.
I
Standing
will...
ready.
Yeah, I feel like coming over here makes the most sense. Like... Let's
With haste.
try to get in the game here.
Your orders?
Alright, that's as close as he's getting. Kind of dig this. We might have some fun this turn.
Ah.
Oh, I mean, I may really come to regret this, but we're not often in a position to... Oh my god.
My suffering.
What is that?
Permission to engage, Commander.
What is that? 12 armor. He's a Helbrute. Okay. Let's see. He has enraged rush. And hit. The Helbrute charges his attacker to grab them, throwing them next turn. Grab target knight. They cannot act this turn. Next turn, deal 4 damage. Holy crap. He has bull rush. Charge in any single direction up to range 10 to deal 4 damage to all targets. This guy is a bad whamma jamma. Oh my god, he has self-destruct. Set a blast over area 5. Next turn, deal 6 damage. Armor break 1, knockback. Strike an adjacent target to deal 5 damage with knockback. Target a blast area 2 at range 10 and deal 6 damage. Holy crap. Okay. I don't like him.
Praise the Emperor.
Can I just say that?
Solo.
Hold on. Does it say anything about his resistance? 100%. So that means I can't make him vulnerable. Well, can I just hurt him? Because I could get rid of a lot of his armor. Now, they make it sound like, okay, that he would just come running to beat the crap out of me.
At your service.
You can shoot him, right? Yeah.
My blade is yours.
Purgator. You can see him. What about from over here? I can't see him. So I can see him with one fewer action here.
Moving out.
That's pretty important. Okay, no screwing around this time. I'm just going to take the seed. I'm pretty determined this guy dies this turn.
I have claimed this wretched bloom essence.
The interceptor didn't do anything.
I am here to serve.
That sucks. I could have teleported, but I don't think I need to. Let me do this. I should get a free attack from my Purgator. Oh, by the way, we met our goal. I just noticed. Yeah. I'm just going to fire. I don't
Wounded.
think that we really need to do anything fancy here. Just fire. I think the crit is the only... Yeah.
Sanctified and purged.
Okay. You know what I think would be a good idea? Maybe we move away. I'm just saying. Maybe that would be a smart thing to do. You know, it would have been even smarter to go that way.
Your orders?
I mean, I could go here.
Affirmative.
That's risky. It's not really risky, it just feels that way.
Yes, Commander.
I don't know. Maybe, I thought there were two over here, but I just saw that. You know what? It's fine. There's another bloom over there. We'll get some XP. I'm good with it. Let's grab this.
With me, my brothers.
Okay. Let's not go any farther. Alright, so we should be out of the range of his self-destruct. It's quite a little effect he's got there. I don't like him.
Unleash me.
I tell you, I will say, I think you had,
What is your will?
you better be on your toes with
Taking
him.
position.
You really want to take him out. I don't think there's anything we have faced
Affirmative.
that I would be as worried about as him.
As ordered.
And we have faced some fairly tough guys.
Yours.
Oh, I see. It's kind of a bummer. Alright, I tell you what. I'll come here. And then
Unleash me.
you can come here.
Moving out.
And I mean, I'm just not going to go a whole lot closer. Alright. Let's just end the turn. And I believe that's the, yeah, that's the next, wait, that's the spawn, right? Yeah. Not the spreader, the bloom spawn. So that's fine.
What is your will?
I'm gonna move up. Brother, another unguarded one? Really? That is so odd. Here's a question. Really? You're just not gonna give me that, huh? Okay. Sure, it's all good. It's all good, man.
My blade is ever ready.
See, I don't really wanna...
I am with you. Onward,
It's gonna take
brothers.
regular shots here. That was interesting. I don't know if you
Taste
noticed,
my
but when I shot at
fury.
him, the stained glass behind him got shot out. So we'll get some damage in this turn. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to kill it.
Fall.
The problem, though, is I do need to move forward. I can't cluster together, and there's very, very little full cover. I can't do that. That's useless. We got another seed here. I see. Yeah. Can I do this? I can. I can. Does it matter? I don't know that it does. It feels like kind of a waste, I'm not gonna lie.
As ordered.
It's not
As
much,
you
but
command.
it's damage, sorta. So bad. I'm just gonna do it. I don't think the shield is gonna do anything against the stuff that he does, so
Taking position.
it's gonna move up. If we take a little damage here, it's not the end of the world. They'll probably summon reinforcements, is my guess. I've kind of noticed that pattern. If you're fighting a bloom spawn, when a surge happens, then it'll summon reinforcements. Very common, seemingly. Okay, that damage. Yeah, I'm gonna come here. So there goes all of his armor. And then I'm just going to hit him again. You know, hitting him for 5 per is not the worst. And then I'm going to move up again because, I mean, seriously. Oh, that is so crap. What is his health right now? It's 12. So I'm only doing 10. Or 2, excuse me.
Praise the Emperor.
Yeah. I'm gonna move up. This seems better. And we'll get the support fire from the interceptor. Yeah, that's what I thought. He is out of ammo. So before anything else, I'm gonna reload.
I'm here to serve.
Yeah, you need willpower really, really badly. So there you go.
For the golden throne.
And then, oh, you finished your turn. You can't do anything. Well, then let's grab the seed while I'm thinking about it. Okay, thank you for your kind donation. And I'm going to come over here.
Onward, brothers.
And I will armor up. Although it doesn't matter. Okay, let's see what comes out of there. I just hope it's not a Helbrute. Piffle. 3 Plague Marines. At least I think they're Plague Marines. One of them might be tougher than that. Nope, they're 3 Plague Marines. Okay. So, I mean, if I got in there, you know, I could do this, which would certainly hurt 2 of them, but it won't kill them.
Unleash me.
You don't get a willpower back when you kill a bloom spawn? Really? That does surprise me a little bit.
Standing ready.
Yeah, no
Yes,
lie.
Father.
Well, I'm just going to do this. I know it's probably overkill, and I know I probably shouldn't
Here.
use the action point, but I want to.
Gliding through the
It'll make me feel better. Alright, just want to make sure I couldn't get those 2.
taking position.
Killed one of them. That's pretty sweet. Fell right in the old chasm. And if I got the crit, I mean, which I could even do with this guaranteed, I kill him straight up.
Advancing.
Now, what do I do about this idiot? Have a pretty good chance of getting the crit. Okay. Wow, this seems straightforward enough. 3 Plague Marines. Ha! I spit on your Plague Marines. It's really funny, like, what I definitely don't have yet in this game is a sense of what I can do in a turn. Like, those guys were, you know, pretty far back, and it had the feel of one of those turns where I thought, well, I can maybe kill 2 of them, and then, you know, maybe I'll use Fortress to protect my Interceptor or something like that. But I did have the thought, like, well, let me at least see if I can hurt the guy this turn, something like that. You know, wait, where is this thing? Okay, it's still a good little ways. I don't know if it's worth coming over here. There's my, you know, I'm gonna say, let's just not. I'll just shield up, and then I'm gonna end my turn because
Standing ready.
I'll bring him forward.
Moving swiftly.
But these guys are stuck back here, so I just don't see a point.
At once.
All right, we're done.
The Aegis shields us.
I'll end my turn. All right, so, I mean, the biggest thing is I just need to bring them forward.
I am here to serve.
At once. The Emperor lights our path, moving swiftly.
Now, I have no qualms about grabbing
We
this.
strive.
I mean, I only had 9
What is
turns
your will?
to get to the plume spawn spreader. That's practically no time at all. I feel pretty good about where we're at here.
With haste.
You just sit tight. It's fine. Okay. All right.
As ordered.
So another surge. I think I'm going to add another reinforcement. Oh my god, and I can't... Can I even use stratagems right now? I can't. No. So no teleporting. I don't get to do that. That's not good. That means we are going to have one hellacious fight here at the end. Unless I can just get in there somehow, but... I don't know about that, man.
Your orders? Seeking the tainted.
Okay, nothing yet.
Standing ready.
You know the spreader, if I remember right, it has like 30 health. And I don't know if there's even a way I can tell how many enemy reinforcements there are. But it's probably at least 3 active. Yeah, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
At once.
But this is gonna get nasty, I think.
On my way.
Okay, still nothing.
Fool.
Well, let's stay down here.
Taking position.
Okay.
Unwanted.
There's dudes. There are dudes.
Just look
None
at
may
the vile
hide
thing.
from our wolves.
Show it no mercy.
The warp shudders below. Be swift, Commander. The enemy attempts to intervene.
Yeah, no crap. 4 reinforcements. I figured it would either be 3 or 4.
Brothers, stand ready.
Oh, that's interesting. But only 1 came out. We have 3, 4 guys. Not counting the spreader.
Yes, Commander.
So I am not close enough, even with him.
What is your will?
And he doesn't have enough willpower to do anything. So here's the thing. You know, this is my choice. I try to rush in there and get the kill. This thing has 30 health, and we're too far back. I'm pretty positive there's no way that I make this happen
Solo.
this turn. It's conceivable that I
What is your
could.
will?
That's the scary part. Like, what if I teleport in with him? How close can I get? I can get here, and then I can probably get in 2 melee attacks. Then I use Warp Honor the Chapter.
What is your will?
I have enough willpower and everything to do it. So, let me see. Are you? No, you're the wrong guy.
At your service.
1 sec. I can't tell. Okay, so yeah, I can't tell the damage I'm gonna do for sure. But if I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks for roughly 5 damage each, I still need about 25 damage.
Praise the Emperor.
I mean, I bring him up. Alright, F it. I'm gonna go.
Seeking
I'm gonna go for it. I think we can do it. I do. Okay, that does me no good. Oh. We're gonna soften them up. He's already done 18. I actually think we have this. I'm pretty confident. And I'm going to move him up. We're going to use this. It's perfect. A lot of damage. Yeah. Tough talk.
Unleash me. Your orders?
You bounce here as high as you can go.
With alacrity.
I'm going to grab that seed. Because, I mean, why would I not?
Another foul seed claimed.
I'm totally going hammerhand here. Guaranteed kill. Okay. So I have 2 action points left. Hold on. I do have... Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I have this to spare.
Vengeance!
Okay. Did not realize I had the melee selected. That's pretty crap, but I should still be able to do this. So hold on.
Your orders?
Can you kill anybody? Not from here. Okay, let me just get closer. I don't think I need any more of the little rift things. Yeah, this is not particularly meaningful, but it could be because we're going to get support fire. So there's another dude down.
For the Golden Throne!
What is your will?
You only have 1 action left. I'm not sure that's really going to get me anywhere. Yeah. All right. Honestly, I think we're done here. Yeah. You know what? Let's not prolong it. Let me just use Hammerhand to get the kill.
Moving out.
Peace out. Okay. Honestly, I'm really happy I was able to do that. Was not really in the mood after a mission that went pretty well to start a running battle against both its original escorts and then also 4 groups of reinforcements. And they just keep getting drip fed in. No thanks. All right. It's really cool. What do you got? Rank 2 Purifier. What do we have here? A rank 2 Storm Bolter. that a hazard zone? I mean, this looks awfully vanilla to me. I mean, with the couple of upgrades, it's better, but I'm not spending requisitions on that. What about the armor? So it's power armor. Extra move speed, extra health. This knight gains immunity to hazards, will not suffer damage from hazards. It gains plus 15 resistance. Another plus 2 max HP. You know who this would be really nice for is the interceptor. Having the extra move speed with the upgrade, you get plus 3 move. Oh, there's a... Okay. I'm going to take this. I'm kind of going to break my rule. I didn't even know for sure until now you could have multiple tiers of this type of item. If I get tier 3 later, I'm going to buy it. So I'm going to break my rule. I said before, like, I don't really want to buy tier 1 and then buy tier 2 and then buy tier 3. But to go from 20 to 35% is pretty damn good. I have a feeling the next one will be 50%. It just really is very powerful in terms of triggering some of these abilities like extra crits and stuff like that. I shouldn't say extra crits. Like when you crit, you have a chance to get an extra AP. And now like you start to just have it be guaranteed. So I quite like that. You know, you can only use like a handful of armor, obviously, in this game at one time. So I'm not positive we need this. But I tell you what, they're just determined to give me a purifier. I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to go ahead and take the armor. I'm not positive the armor is... Of course it's good. The question is whether it was better than anything we already had. And I think it might be. So Boars is maxed out. These are the last 2 abilities I'm going to be able to take with him. I definitely think I want this so I can get that second support fire. And then I want the one that adds 2. It's a shame I'll never be able to get this one to get it to 5, but at least I just doubled the support fire each time it happens. And then now I've also doubled the amount of times I get it in a turn. That's pretty phenomenal. So that's sweet. Now we have 2, I believe, max ranks interceptor. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I only have 1 level 9 interceptor. I think Gar was our only level 9 before. At any rate, let's take a look at him. So we've got some options here. Okay, you know what? I think I want to spend some time on this off camera. I'm pretty positive that I want to grab this. Plus 25% focus is outstanding. But I want to spend some time looking at the build overall because I kind of want to figure out where am I heading with this exactly before I do the upgrade or promotion. Okay, now I believe we can come here and just make it. It does not say there's no time left. So I'm going to go and we'll see what happens. Hopefully I don't have to fight that stupid ship. Although we do have guns now. And now the ship is repaired. Oh no, that's the Gurium or whatever it's called. Yeah, let me come in here. We're still at 2 out of 5. I think I just need to do this. I'm playing Russian roulette if I don't set myself up to be able to fight these guys without just getting my ass handed to me on a guaranteed basis. Okay. So we got a new stratagem. Not sure I can use it yet. I'm getting low on seeds. By the way, I did upgrade some of our stuff off camera. I used any, you know, for the stuff we're using, if I had the yellow or the purple seeds, whatever, Tentaris seeds, I did put them to work. I still can't do this. You need to do this, I think, to move the story forward. But I can't do it because I don't have any blue seeds. So let me see. Can I even do this one? I could. So if I wanted to, I could do that. I guess the question is +1 seed on extraction, but I can't. I only have the one red still, and I can't do that one. I could do this one. I would be extremely low. Like if I need to upgrade, I'm screwed. You know, I don't really like this. I don't. I would much rather have different stratagems. So this is the, okay, I'm going to do this one. I like this. We're going to really push back that bloom surge. On most planets, it'll be literally 0%. Okay. I think we're ready, right? No, I still have to finish. Okay, so despite what it said, we got here and time had elapsed. It did. We were not in time. That's a bummer. That is. Whoops, 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 whoops. Hold on. I'm not going to go out of my way to pick that fight. I'm just not. So, okay. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. Our hull is at full strength. I can make it 1 tougher if I put up another void shield. I don't necessarily think that's, you know, required. I could also do this and make us tougher. But before, you know, we worry about that, let's kind of think about some other stuff here. So my barracks are now full. I remember I only had 1 empty slot and now I have the purifier. Well, there's 2 other of these advanced classes, and I would like to be able to take them on. So this is a very real consideration. Being able to level up these guys faster would also be really good. Okay, this I'm not so worried about. This would probably be a good idea, but we haven't needed it up to this point. We could definitely use another prognosticar. How long is this? 8 days. Okay, I'll do this first. All right. So let me see. Oh, Grandmaster report.
Commander, though I am concerned with how rapidly I see this bloom is spreading, your demands of Titan's armory have been growing dramatically. The commander of a Grey Knight strike force must exercise self-discipline in the sacrament of battle. Have you been truly adhering to the virtues demanded of your station?
I'm thinking about doing this because pretty much anything good, like really good, is equipped. And I have some crap, like tier 1 stuff that I bought that I really don't need anymore.
It is gratifying to know that even so far from Titan, the doctrines of our brotherhood are being observed. I expect to hear from you in due time, Brother Ektar.
Of course. Now that he finally acknowledges the threat, he recants his support. Thoroughly sensible.
Assent. Results require resources. Outcomes are not achieved through aspiration alone.
The plight we contend with here is matched by unspeakable horrors our brothers face elsewhere across the galaxy. The gifts the Emperor has given us are mighty, so we consider it a virtue to achieve heroic deeds with the barest of arms. Do not forget this, Commander.
Chaos does not fight with one hand tied behind its back.
Okay, well, I'm going to rank this up. But that was bad. What was it they said? Crap. So they took 2 items, including salve. I'm not really familiar enough with this crap. Is that the one? No, this is what I thought they were talking about. So we have this stuff. But they said seals are going to cost +1 seed. So that's great. Now upgrading our gear is more expensive. That's horrendous. And there was another penalty, and I have now forgotten what that is, but it seemed really bad too. So I'm not super pleased, but they didn't ask. The only good thing is at least we have a better chance to get... Okay, so we finished that. We have a better chance to get tier 3 of the equipment type items now. What is this again? Oh, we make the warp storms not do anything anymore. Man, that's so good. There's so many of things that are good. But look at this. We're down to 15 servitors. This is what I was afraid of when I sped up construction. And, you know, we haven't been getting a lot of servitor rewards. That is a fact. All right, I'm going to do this. The prognosticars are very, very, very good, and we need to keep placing them. All right, let's just let some time pass here. All right, there you go. Didn't take long.
Ektar, your alert has disrupted my essential meditations.
We have important tidings.
I can already sense Nurgle's corruption. There is something foul at work. There.
Curious. We have only just had word from Grandmaster Kai. The prognosticars on Titan have augured the advent of a dire omen in that very system. They spoke of a black edifice, a vortex of foul malevolence.
Preliminary estimation, Nocturith Crown.
The Eldari Avatar warned me of this. 5 charred gates in a putrid orchard. Then the Morbus will come.
The Xenos are not to be trusted.
The enemy of my enemy, Ektar. I detected no malefic intentions. We should not forget that the Plague God despoiled their home. Commander, let us be clear. If we do not investigate this threat, the consequences will be dire.
Did we get this at the exact same time as
The bloom
3
has spread
bloom
to a
spawn?
critical stage of corruption. If we do not stop it now, it will advance the Morbus.
Seemingly. Okay. So, I mean, we need to come here. That's pretty apparent.
Fail 5 flowering missions. The Morbus will come, and this sector will be doomed.
Flowering. Danger extreme. The poison of the impending Morbus flows from this planet. This can only mean that a Noctilith crown is active below. Inquisitor Vikir will lead a mission below to destroy it. Okay. I'm not really going to pretend that I understand what all that means. We have a chance at a tier 3 warding stave and a tier 3 servo skull. Maybe in a lot of ways of more importance to me is the chance to get some of these blue seeds because we have none. Oh, by the way, what was the one requisition? So I'm just curious. Of course there's 15 servitors over here, you SOBs. You absolute bastards. I don't even have the option to come over here. And I could get red seeds over here. But I can't go. Okay. But just out of curiosity, yeah, just these are just more like regular missions. So we have to come here, and once I've come here, I have 0 chance of crossing the map. Well, listen, let's do this. I don't know what's going to happen when I meet this ship, but I think I'm going to get to find out. For a second, I thought nothing was going to happen.
Brace for impact. Commander, we need orders.
The edict must be protected.
Yeah.
I must caution you, Commander.
Okay. What is it you want? The more hull damage. Okay.
State your orders.
Open fire.
Opening fire.
Enemy cruiser destroyed, +2 requisition. Man, that didn't seem that hard. I assume their ships get tougher than that. If I upgrade our guns again, then I think we'll be safe for a good while. I have no doubt. It's just like on the ground. You know, you fight these guys that are kind of wimpy at first, and then later you get to the Helbrute or whatever he was called. Okay, so I am not going to go for the glorious deed on this one. We're going to get a bonus requisition if we succeed anyway. And realistically, I think given the danger level of this mission, we just need to focus on winning. Like we have to go in and win. I don't even want to equip 4 grenades. I would much rather equip like those focus bonus items and stuff like that, like we have been. So I will definitely try to put together our strongest team, and we'll see how we do next time. Kind of curious to see what this whole type of mission is about. That's all for now, though. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time.